Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. You know what I'm saying? If you celebrate whatever, I don't care. Either way, happy holidays and all of that to you. Feliz Navidad for all of my Latinos in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody that is rocking out on this holiday season with your boys here at CovalentTV. And guys, to encapsulate Werner's childhood, he thinks the holiday spirit is a burning house.
Yes. Yes, it is.
A house that's not even his house he grew up in.
No.
Just Swerve Strickland's house burning
Yep.
is what Werner feels about the holiday season. So everybody put a fire emoji in the comment section for Werner because the spirit of Christmas has burned down in his very charred mayonnaise soul, okay? We just want to make sure we get that very understood quickly so nobody thinks that he's went through any additional trauma. This is the residual trauma. This is the trauma that has always been there, okay? Shouts out to trauma, ladies and gentlemen. And shouts out to therapy. Okay, we're gonna get a shout out for therapy in the room as well. You know,
overrated.
See that's why the house is burning behind you right there. see that. But yes, in a sense it is. In a sense it is. Ain't time to go into that, guys. I was gonna say, just so y'all know, because we want y'all to be able to spend time with your loved ones and all that. Tonight is not going to be a long show. So if you're expecting us to cook for 2.5 hours, 2 hours, don't even get your brain ready for it. We not finna do it, man. We not finna do it. You know,
and we're not gonna be on Christmas.
Hell no, that's not gonna happen. So just go ahead and get ready for a good time and not a long time, and make it count. And if you don't want to make it count, we just gonna fly through this show and get it done. But happy holidays, everybody. We are here. Yep. We are here. We don't have to be here, but we here. All right, appreciate y'all, man. We need the Christmas presents, all of them. Give us all your money.
All of them.
I'm taking it from under your tree. Not even the Grinch. I'm not. No. Hell no. That's Werner right there. Do you say burning house? Burning house. All of the signs are there that he is going to do something that he does not need to do, and it probably might involve an assault rifle. All of the proof is there. See, that's my point. This motherfucker thinks he's Rambo. He thinks he can hold more than one gun. Werner probably trips over his own fucking shoelaces, and he's like, only one assault rifle. That's the problem.
Of course it is.
See that? See, Werner does not know his limitations during this holiday season, ladies and gentlemen. He does not know his limitations during this holiday season. Oh, man, is that the princess of popcorn shrimp in the building?
Uh-oh.
Is that the bussy warrior?
Uh-oh.
Do I see Corey in the building?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. No, he's in here to spread his bussy glitter over the True Seeker section. Oh no. Damn it. Okay, all right. I see what's going on tonight. I see what type of energy we gonna have tonight. But either way, as long as we got the energy in here, that is what matters. And you know what? In the spirit of the holiday season, let's get the Christmas tree emojis rolling in the comment section. I want to see a ton of them. If you put one, then go ahead and put another. And keep it going, 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 and keep it going. And Fuego said, one day until Max Brosmer eliminates Detroit. Not Detroit, but Detroit. Merry Christmas. Crimus. That is why the house is burning behind it.
My old friend.
Nah, don't give it.
I've come to talk to you again.
This is why you don't play into his sulking. This is why. Because once he gets started, he can never go back. Okay? No. Whoa. No, Corey, no. No. I don't want any of your bussy variants in the comment section talking about hell yeah, the power of my bussy warriors. No, absolutely not. That is not no. Stop playing in this room, man. Marlo said Corey is zero low. Yep, unfortunately. Say he's returned from the Bussy Brigade Christmas party. Yeah, the cookies are just man gooch. That's what the cookies are shaped like. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Yeah, see, this is what happened when Corey gets around. I get into roast mode and I don't like doing that. I've gotten so much better. I try not to get into roast mode anymore, but here we are. Here we are. The filling is made of pubic hair. That's what I'm telling you. Bussy cookies. Okay? You know? Hey, nah, man. Look, you know what? We're going to try to read as many comments as possible. But let me tell you something before we do anything. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. You know what I'm saying? Send through your Christmas gifts of all kinds. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Contribute to the church. Speaking of which, we ain't been to church in a minute. Tonight we going to church. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
We're going to go to church. If y'all send through some paper, we going to church. It's just everybody got everything goddamn copyrighted these days. You don't know what. You could use a 2-second clip. It could be a motherfucker going, copyright strike.
Yeah.
Everything, it's like everything is copyrighted these days. It did not used to be that way. I miss the days of the internet where you could use a 5-second clip and not have to worry about being sued.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy out here. It's real in the field. That's all I can say. It's real in the field out here. All right. Oh, that's a name I ain't seen in a minute either, man. Shouts out Marvin Johnson. I see y'all over there on Facebook.
There we go.
And I knew having to restart that stream was going to fuck us up in the algorithm. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Okay? Technically, we didn't even have to restart it. It just didn't even go on the right one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, guys, we got a job to do. It is bringing you beautiful people the news, holding one special, accountable, and bringing you facts, data, and statistics as we go, because that is just what we do. Yeah. So let's not delay y'all any further. Let's go ahead and get into 10 news. Let go.
So Jack Perry gave an interview, talked about the CM Punk incident, said he feels like he's grown from it. Pretty much all he learned is that he's a people pleaser and wants everybody to like him. And then he learned the hard way that not everyone's going to like him.
Oh, man. I get that he's, and I don't mean this to be derogatory in this sense. I understand he's a Nepo baby that is from Los Angeles, California. So a lot of people from California, they don't really exhibit any any comprehension of reality until they get older and until they get out in the real world, or if they move to South Central. See,
right.
Every time I go to California, I tell people, if you want to meet real people, you want to have real fun, you want to eat real food, you want to really have a good time, you got to go to the hood in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's where if you want to know where it's juking at, that's where it's juking at in LA. All up there in West Hollywood and all that shit, yeah, it's glitz and glamour. It's cool the first few times. But, like, Hollywood itself is a shithole. Again, something else a lot of people wouldn't know if you've never been there. Hollywood by itself is a shithole. Downtown LA by itself is a shithole. It is. Didn't used to be, but it is now. But yeah, if you want to have fun, you got to go to the hood. So him not having a grip on reality when it comes to like personalities such as CM Punk's, that tells you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That tells you a hell of a lot. That tells you how much he's been protected from and shielded from his entire life. If he hasn't had to deal with personalities like that, because I ain't gonna lie, I learned that shit that he was talking about when I was like 12. You know what I'm saying? I learned you can't please everybody when I was like 11, 12 years old. Now, Jungle Jack Perry is a grown ass man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just now catching the memo that you can't please everybody, especially people that are wrapped up in their own ego and narcissism like CM Punk is.
Yeah.
You'll never please a person like that. A person like that exists in their own world, and the problem with it is, and I'm sure this is something that Jack Perry noticed himself. I'm sorry. The crazy thing is women are so attracted to men that act like that. It's the weirdest shit in the world. Like, it's the weirdest shit in the world. It don't matter how you look. It don't matter how much you weigh. If you act like a man like CM Punk, the bitches love you. It's weird. It's weird. It's backwards. Trust me, fellas. I know. It's weird. They love that emotionally disconnected, narcissistic, egotistical prick act. They love that shit. Especially Latinas that want to be white. Especially Asian girls that come over here and their parents tell them to find a white boy. They love that shit. They love it. 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 So there is a lesson to be learned in there, is that Hey, treat them like a dog, they'll love your dirty draws. Treat them with respect, they gonna neglect. I hate to say it. But that's reality. That's reality. You don't gotta like it. You might be saying, what does that have to do with the story? That's probably what Jack Perry realized. Being backstage with CM Punk is like, yo, this dude is who he is. Some people like it, some people don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to make this guy happy if he don't fuck with me.
Right.
And that's how you gotta be. Don't go out your way. If somebody don't fuck with you, don't go out your way to make them fuck with you. You know why? Because that's just gonna push them away even further. Like, even if there was a slither of them, like, maybe coming to some type of handshake with you and, like, agreeing to disagree or whatever the case may, even though I think that's a cop-out statement every time I hear it. Or just, y'all coming to actually have some semblance of respect for each other. The more you try to please a person like that, the more they're going to back away from you and disrespect you.
Mm-hmm.
That's just real. Now, with people like CM Punk, if you're a dude, you have to starve his ego. Take in, pause if necessary. You have to take in the least amount of CM Punk you possibly can. People like that strive off of attention. People like that strive off of chaos. People like that strive off of ego strokes. If you take all of that stuff away from them, they crash out. Let's put it that way. Me and Warren have said this about CM Punk multiple times at this point.
And we're waiting for the next one.
It's only a matter of time.
Mm-hmm.
When all them young bitches in WWE stop paying him any fucking never mind, when all the men back there stop respecting him, he gonna crash out.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna crash out. I don't gotta make this shit up. Guys, I've dealt with enough people like CM Punk to know I'm telling the truth. So yeah, no, Jack Perry, I'm glad you learned that lesson. It's crazy that you learned this lesson this late in your life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that you got to live ignorance is bliss for so long. But yeah, man, that's the real world.
Yeah.
I'm sure if he walked up to somebody like me or somebody like Werner and said this, we'd be like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
He'd probably be like, that's not shocking to you? Nah. Not really, bro. People that live in the real world, they had to learn this before they turned 13 years old, dog. Like, they probably lived in a house with a person like that. Like, okay, bro. But yeah, Miguel said Latinas like Zelina and Roxanne love white boys like Jack Perry. Yeah, the white passing ones or the ones that, like, it's really a fetish. It's really a fetish. Now, I'm not going to say it's like how white women love black men. I don't want to piss nobody off in the comment section tonight, the True Seekers. It's a reason why white women gravitate towards black men, and it's not just the dick. I'm telling you that right now. Okay? I'm just going to tell you the truth. But there is a large portion of white women that do it because it's like a fetish. It's the same thing with Latinas and white boys. It's a fetish. See, but it's a larger percentage. To me, it's a larger percentage of it being a fetish than it is actually they want to fuck with a white boy. Because I've seen man, when I tell y'all, I live in Chicago. When I tell you I've seen some of the finest fucking Latinas you would ever see in a cold weather state. Which, by the way, that's overrated because we only cold like 3 months out the year. But like in a cold weather state, like Illinois, in a cold weather city like Chicago, fine Latinas. They will be with a 300-pound Edgar with a pot belly, with tattoos all over his chrome dome. This motherfucker look like he ain't touched a woman ever. And his first girlfriend will look like damn Selena. And she'll let this dude knock her up like 45 times. So if Latinas will settle for a dude like that, just to keep the race loyalty alive, Roxanne Perez fucking with a white boy should tell you the whole story. I think I could leave it there.
Yeah.
I think I could leave it there.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like, that's the only respectful way I can put it. Straight up and down like 6 o'clock. All right, let me see. Weekly Steel Chair said it's always the person you say you grew up emulating, but then choose not to at the end. That's a fact. Xavier said on CM Punk, I could tell from him because he wants that veteran legend main character status. Yeah, and that's something you could tell he kind of came into AEW with. You could tell every promo where somebody was getting the best of him, it kind of bugged him. Every promo where somebody got the better of him, look at his face. Just look at his face.
Yeah.
It was like,
especially him and Ricky.
Yeah, it was like T-5, 4, 3. You could just see the explosion coming. Pause if necessary. We still Chair said he's like Super Mario. He gets the star pickup and goes hidden. Xavier said I haven't been to a city state that had overrated Latinas. No. Me either. Oh, uh-oh. Slow down. Uh-oh. Slow down. Uh-oh. Slow down. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. This is going to piss some people off, and I don't care. We having fun tonight. This is Christmas stream. We having fun.
Goodness.
Grimace. Texas has badder Latinas than California.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
I stand on it.
Yeah.
Fight me. I stand on it. So I fucking stand on it. California is the first time I've seen that many hood rat Latinas. I've never seen that many hood rat Latinas in my life. And I've been all up and down California. But then when you do run into a bad one in Cali, it's like, damn. Now, Cali got the, how do I put this? Cali has the more impactful, sexy Latinas if you know where to find them. But Texas just got fine Latinas everywhere. I don't know what the fuck Charles Barkley was talking about. All them fat women down there in San Antonio. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. I don't know what the fuck Charles Barkley talking about. When I finally got to San Antonio, I was like, God damn. It was fine ass women everywhere. So Charles Barkley, you might have to update that one, bro, because I ain't see it. I'm just going to be real. David said, really? And I guess I'll go to California, Texas to see for myself. Yeah, man, California, again, they have the more impactful Latinas where it's like when you do run into a fine Latina, she is bad. But it's mostly hood rat, like MS-13 loving ass Latinas in fucking Cali. The Latinas out there be fine as a bitch, but got 30 face tattoos. Like, but Texas, they be all motherfucking innocent and supple and fine and just untouched. And you just be like, ooh. Yeah, I was like, golly. And I'm sorry, Texas will forever hold this crown too because Texas produced Selena. Anytime that I could get in a Selena mention, that's good, by the way. But yeah, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Says Central California Latinas, either 2s or 10s, nothing in between. That's what I'm saying. Especially LA County. I would even say 1 to 10 in LA County. That's all you get. Yeah. See, I'm well traveled. Can't nobody come on this stream and argue with me. I'm very well traveled. And I think Chicago, and this is not me being biased to my own city, this is the truth. Chicago has the most underrated Latinas. A lot of people come here and they go to Cicero and they go to Berwyn. They be like, damn, shit. I'm like, yeah, they always been here. Yeah.
There's places to get food too.
Either that or you see a torta. I'm just keeping it real, you know? I'm going to keep it a buck, Xavier. When I went out to Maryland, I didn't see a lot of Latinas. I saw a lot of white girls that looked like they play volleyball. I was like, where the fuck these white bitches come from? You know what I'm saying? I saw a lot of white bitches that look like they play volleyball. A lot of them. I'm like, am I in Nashville? By the way, if you want to find a whole bunch of fine-ass, thick-ass white girls that look like they play volleyball, go to fucking Nashville. Nashville is the spot. Nashville or any suburb outside of Atlanta or any university in Georgia. That's where you find them. That's a name I ain't seen in a minute. Hi, Charmaine.
Hi, Charmaine.
Where's my Christmas gift? Hit the Cash App, Charmaine. You've been promising since 2 years ago. I ain't seen shit.
Yeah.
She want me to whip my dick out on camera. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. You know? We can still chat say Music City has its moments. Marlo said, I live just outside of Nashville. That's a fact. Right. You know, that's how you know I'm well traveled, bro. I know, bro. Bro, there's some fine-ass white girls in Nashville. Man. And they all got them cute little subtle accents.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, darling, I'm going to Tootsie's. Want to come with me? You be like, yes, I do. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, I don't even know you. You could be getting ready to get me chopped up. I don't, just the way you asked me. Yeah. Baby said also for black women in Maryland, go to either PG County or be more. Hey, homie. I tell Werner this story all the time off camera, and I stand on it. I was going because I was getting recruited. I went to whatchamacallit. What's that fucking college? Morgan State, I think it is. Where was I at?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, I tell Werner all the time, the fattest ass I've ever seen in real life, in real fucking life, I saw at Morgan State. This girl ass was so fat, it didn't even fit in the jeans. The top of her ass was hanging out her jeans. She was fine as a motherfucker. I said, what? Bro? To this day, the fattest ass I've ever seen in real life, that was, let me make sure I distinguish this, that was real. I saw in Morgan State. To this day.
Damn.
And that was like 2000. Oh God, I'm old. Never mind. I'm not even gonna do that to myself. I'm not gonna do that to myself. I'm not gonna do that to myself. Oh man. See, we just having conversation, y'all. We having conversation. You know, it's good to have some conversation, y'all. But we got to get back on task, beautiful people. Now, the people that want us to be on task, but they never on task themselves. If you know a portion of the show is coming up because you already feel the aneurysm coming on, I beg of you, in all of your Christmas and holiday joy, to drop that brang thang thang in the comment section. But if you decide you are not going to because you are boring and you are the Grinch who stole drone accountability, I'm going to tell you bitch ass anyway. It is time for us to hold one special dumbass accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Let go.
This is from Flex.
Did y'all hear the lisp? Did y'all hear the lisp? What the fuck was that, Werner? Ice cream. That's what this motherfucker. McDonald's. This motherfucker. What? You okay?
No.
Did you get concussed? What happened?
Yes, you didn't see me get hit.
Damn. You breathing in the smoke from that fire behind you. Lord. The last Mindy. Yeah. Go ahead. That's hilarious, bro. Go ahead.
All right, so Flex says, and I quote, Chris Jericho return. Roman Reigns winning the belt back. Austin Theory singles push. Obafemi to the main roster. Seth Clown Rollins is absent for the entire Mania season. Logan winning the World Heavyweight Championship at Money in the Bank. Drew wins the world title. 2026 has legit potential to be one of the greatest in years. WWE is on fire. And then they have the video of Dwayne being the final boss doing the whole Goosebumps thing.
Roman Waynes, y'all. Roman Waynes.
Mm-hmm. I changed it for WWE. I thought it would be better and he would make more money.
Oh. Warner, I'm going to find the box set of Hooked on Phonics. I don't know where I'm going to find it. I'm probably going to have to go on eBay. But motherfucker, oh my God. Jesus Christ. Everybody put Christmas present emojis in the comment section. We gonna buy Werner Hooked on Phonics. Send through the financial lubricant. Let's get the Hooked on Phonics fund started. Let's get it started. He needs our help. For just $1 a day, you could teach an almost middle-aged white man from Michigan how to read. We gonna get them. We gonna get them right. We got you, Werner. Don't worry. We gonna get you all the way right. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let me see what we got. Said, did you? Miguel said, "Did you get a concussion on WWE's PC, Werner?" That's right. He went down to the Performance Center, bumped his head, never been the same since. Yes, Robofemi. Yes, is he a new RoboCop? Possibly in Werner's eyes.
That's yes.
He wanted to put a lot of R's where they shouldn't be, which tells you what time his clan meeting starts. See. The house in the background is practice for when he burns the cross. It's all practice, all first verse. So it was funny as Werner didn't say what platform he took it from. Oh, look at that.
This is from Twitter.
That means he's watching your mouth. Look at that. Oh, wow. Yes, Werner does not compute. That's okay. He's going, again, that's why we got to get this Hooked on Phonics fund started. Send through the Hooked on Phonics money and we'll get him right. We're going to get him right. So, guys, for, I want to say, the second or third time since we've been doing drone accountability, my drone accountability isn't actually a drone accountability. It is a picture that I must describe. I must bring you art, ladies and gentlemen. This is how far the WWE fan base and their compromised media has fallen. Now, don't get me wrong. They've rocked with us. They've reposted us on their website and all that stuff. So it's no beef in that sense. But this must be addressed. So now it's time for me to hold one special accountable. Oh, boy. This one comes from Sports Kita Wrestling. And I'm going to read the caption of this image. Hold on, wait. I'm going to read the caption of this image. After their latest setbacks, Jake Paul and Andrew Tate decide to step into WWE as a team, accompanied by Logan Paul, and go on to become World Tag Team Champions? ? Y'all, it is a picture of Jake Paul and Andrew Tate with Logan Paul in the middle of the ring holding their arms up. And Jake Paul and Andrew Tate have the WWE Tag Team Championships. Oh, Werner's done. Werner's done. Werner is done, bro.
No. I will not watch if that happens. Period. I will not watch.
Werner is done. Yeah, no.
I refuse.
Me and Werner have said.
There is no way I will watch that.
Real quick, me and Werner have said multiple times on this show, there's like one or two things that would get us to like literally just stop reviewing WWE altogether. One of them
and that's one of them.
Wait, one of them, slow down. One of them things is, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. We said if WWE sells to Saudi, that's it. That's it. Goodbye WWE reviews. That's it. Y'all better hope AEW got another weekly show by then.
Yeah.
That's it. I forget what the other thing was. It was one more thing, and I completely fucking forgot. I think the other one we were trying to be funny, but like, hey, it could happen knowing his ego. I think another one we had was like, if for whatever reason, like finger poke of doom style, Triple H becomes a world champion again. Finger poke of doom style. Done. We said that as a joke though. Done. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to add a third thing to this. If that were ever to, I'm going to keep it a bean. If Jake Paul were even to show up and become an active competitor, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. Like, I can't. There's limits to everything. I cannot. Even our universe that we live in is observable. Now, we don't know what's beyond it. But it's an observable universe, meaning it potentially has a limit. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. And I think the Saudi thing is probably going to be the one that comes true, and we just going to be like, yeah, you know what? No. You know why? Because they're not going to keep it the same. They're going to change it in an even worse image. You think it's bad now? A Saudi-produced WWE product is going to be even worse than what it is now. Mark my words. It would be even worse than what it is now. You see Sheiks. Hold on real quick. You'll see Sheiks all in the front row. The product is just going to go down a fucking hill that will not stop. The momentum will not stop. Go ahead.
I would not be surprised if they announced the sale WrestleMania weekend in 2027.
Okay. Then that'll be it.
Yeah.
Then that'll be it. There's no further discussion. That'll be it.
Yeah.
Straight up. Oh, Weekly Steel Chat said finger poke of doom on CM Punk as well, I reckon. Hey, man, maybe.
Wouldn't surprise me.
But I could see them doing something like that. And that seems like something that would happen if Saudi bought WWE. Said all those two options would be diabolical. Yes, they would. Samantha, why you retract your message? Y'all be thinking I don't read the comments. Again, I'm reading Leaderboard Gang and Financial Lubricant only, but I still be seeing them. Calm down. The Saudi will make an offer they literally cannot afford to say no to. Yeah, but because this is inevitable. When their GDP inevitably tanks and Saudi is not like this wealthy world power anymore because they've spent too much fucking money, they're going to have to sell back to, they're going to probably sell it to whoever they want to sell it to. But I would think they would sell it back to somebody in the U.S. and they're going to sell it for parts. So, yeah,
that's
we'll see.
where Tony Khan comes in.
That would be hilarious. When I tell you that would be so fucking funny. But we talk about something that's probably 10 years out.
Yeah.
The IWC crash out will be like, we will still watch. It doesn't affect us. Yeah. I saw, was this Seth Rollins or was this a random fan? It was Seth Rollins.
Yeah, it was Seth Rollins.
So, bringing up the United States. Dog, you will suck the WWE's dick down to the tonsil so much that you will shit on your own country. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that Seth Rollins has planted his flag because, again, we just said on the last review, we wish more wrestlers would do this so that way Tony Khan knows who to avoid. And all these other promoters know who to avoid. But, dude, are you for real? Are you for real? Here's the only thing I'll grant. In a sense, you're not wrong. Slavery is a big example of that. In a sense, you're not wrong. We still haven't gotten our reparations from that. In a sense, not wrong. In a sense. But you didn't present it in that sense. You presented it in a sense of, I must protect WWE at all costs. It had no context behind it. It had no explanation behind it.
He will stand up for WWE when no one else will.
Yeah, if he would have had the nuts to be like, hey, look at what the U.S. did, man. Look at slavery. Seth Rollins would have now had a permanent fan in me. I would have became a Seth Rollins fan. I would have been like, what? He said that? Oh, man. Seth Rollins would have had a fan. I'd be every stream. Whoa. Straight up. But the fact that he added no context is crazy. It's just like, I'm just going to dick ride WWE. I don't need to add context to my statement.
Because it's WWE.
Yeah. Yeah. That whataboutism is not, no, Seth. You didn't even do it right. Yeah, the context would have made the world of a difference, Weekly Steel Chair. Yes, it would have. It would have made a world of a difference. But a lot of those people over there are mentally incompetent, including some of the talent. Okay? All right, let me read a few more comments because we approach at 36 minutes. We can fly through the show either way. But yeah. See? Said you just know he'll make himself on screen Mr. Levesque in the worst way. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
You know, I'm surprised that didn't happen on Monday.
I mean, look at the way this Gunther thing is being booked. I told y'all a while ago, and I said it's not even me jumping into speculation corner. It's not even a conspiracy theory. It's just the truth. Triple H books like he does not want to see a heel that is bigger than him. Like anytime a heel starts getting some good momentum and some good heat, he just immediately shits on them in their push, in their booking. He does not want to see a heel get bigger than him. He just doesn't. You could tell by his booking. Why do you think you see heels going against heels so much? Why do you think you see baby faces going against baby faces so fucking much? Because God forbid a heel be bigger than him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's never a good idea to have one of the boys as a booker. You could have somebody back there that's giving input on the booking that's one of the boys, but like the booker itself, no. No. Well, Samantha, we saw you in here earlier.
Him.
You said what?
But none of the boys really liked Hunter.
Oh, except for the Click, but yeah.
Yeah, except for the Click.
James said, not a good look, Seth. And also, what year did y'all say, from y'all perspective, did you say Seth was washed? After he tore his, I think it was his ACL the first time. Yeah, no, after that, he was cooked.
Since he walked into WWE?
No, after that Authority run. No, the Authority thing was all right until it got long in the tooth and Triple H and Stephanie was on every fucking show. But like, yeah, no, like Authority Seth was probably the last Seth I could look at and be like, he was decent. And I'm being very nice when I say that. You could argue since he entered WWE, but I think that he had one or two matches that were actually noteworthy. But yeah, outside of that, yeah. Because he slowed down like 4 or 5 steps. Not 1 or 2. Seth is slowed down like 4 or 5 steps. Go back and watch his Ring of Honor shit as Tyler Black and watch him now. It's like 2 different wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 2 different fucking wrestlers. Now I don't want to hear, when you get, you slow down. No. Richard O'Shea pretty much wrestles the same style.
Mm-hmm.
Will Ospreay pretty much, well, probably not after this neck injury, he won't. But like pretty much up until his neck injury, wrestled the same style. So,
but you've also seen with Seth that the fun has been taken away.
Yeah, he's just a good little soldier at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no love in the art anymore for him.
Now, if you go back to him as Tyler Black, you saw the love and passion for what he does. Now it's just, well, I'm here.
And this is the last 2 comments I'm going to read because we got to get into the show. We already at 40 minutes. Miguel said the LeBron Breaker cut a good promo and then Braun got pinned by Cokehead Uso. Here's the funny part about that. WWE and progress do not go in the same sentence. They don't. Innovation and WWE don't go in the same sentence anymore. It's so many words that you can use that when you used to think of them when it came to WWE, these things do not apply anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And logic and common sense are also included in that category. Logic and WWE don't go in the same sentence. Common sense and WWE don't go in the same sentence. Common sense would have told you after doing a good promo, hey, we're either going to give you another chance to cut a good promo or we're going to give you a match where you have a chance to go out there and show what you're capable of in the ring. Not WWE.
No.
Just keeping it a buck. All right, y'all. We just spent enough time chopping up this good game with y'all to open up the show. Now it is time to light the fuse. Bring the boom.
Dynamite.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Christmas. Salvation Army. Christmas. All right. Let's go.
Alrighty, up first, we got Takeshita taking on Orange Cassidy in a blue team sucks match.
Jews. Uh-huh.
Tony, who hurt you? Tony, we haven't talked about this in a while because you've been good. You haven't been doing this, but as I was watching this match, the first thing that came to my mind was Wardlow.
This match should have been a squash.
This match should have been 30 seconds.
Yeah, this should have been a glorified. No, not 30 seconds, but this should have been a glorified squash. This should have been like a 3-minute match. At most. This should have been a 3-minute match.
You know, if I'm Tanahashi, I'm calling Tony going, "What the fuck are you doing with my champion?"
Yeah, why are you having competitive matches with yeah, no. I agree wholeheartedly. This should have been a 3-minute match. Okay, you want Orange Cassidy to get in a couple reversals? Okay. All right, that's fine. I can live with that. But like a competitive back and forth? No. Wait. No. And especially this close to World's End. Like, damn, if you was going to do this, you could have did this shit at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Where, if we wanted to try to block it out of our heads, we had about 3-4 weeks to forget about it. You do this right before World's End.
Not only that, Wrestle Kingdom's next week.
Like, that's nasty work. Oh, I'm playing the Sadness song. Oh. No, that's Warner. That's disgusting.
It is. It's terrible.
You know when you just get around something that's stinking, you feel like you gotta spit. Yeah. Oh no. Tony? Oh. What? Throw tomatoes in the comment section, y'all. Throw tomatoes in the comment section. If you think we're overreacting, okay, if you thought we were overreacting on the match itself, all right, cool, we'll grant it. All right, whatever. Even though we're not wrong, we'll grant it. Okay. But the fact that Wrestle Kingdom is next fucking week, you even if you are the biggest Orange Cassidy fan in the world, you have to admit that that's diabolical work for Takeshita.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's nasty. That's disgusting. Yeah, this should have been a 3-minute match at most. And yeah, this should have been wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
The fact that it wasn't is just terrible. Not only that, are you still trying to tell me you're trying to make Orange Cassidy a thing? He's over 40. Like, I get if this was like, Kyle Fletcher or Kevin Knight or something.
Yeah, if this was Kevin Knight, I wouldn't care.
Right. But are you trying to tell me that an over 40 wrestler is the top of the top of your main event scene right now?
And the most formulaic wrestler you have on your roster.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely falls underneath the category of once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to take for Orange Cassidy to get stabbed in an alley for Tony Khan to stop pushing him. Like, Tony Khan is going to have to show up to his funeral and see him in the casket to stop pushing him. I'm serious.
I bet you we get a 3-hour remembrance show for him, too.
I mean, and if y'all saying, oh, this sounds fucked up, y'all shouldn't be saying, it's the truth.
It's the truth.
He can't stop pushing him.
Mm-hmm.
He refuses. All of these young talents that need to be elevated and could have benefited from that Continental Classic spot, and he puts Orange Cassidy in it. It's the truth. Every time he has Orange Cassidy in his back pocket, he puts his hand right in that pocket.
Mm-hmm.
It's like somebody that don't know how to stop spending money. Everywhere they go, you see them pulling out that damn card. And you like, dude, slow down. And it's not even because you pocket watching. It's because you know this motherfucker is going to end up bankrupt if they keep spending the way they spend. That's Tony Khan with Orange Cassidy. Dude, you've spent all the money on the Orange Cassidy card. It's declining.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. It's declining. Dude, you can't take it up to any register anymore. Stop using it. It's getting to a point where these store fucking workers are going to start calling the police on you every time they see you walking up with that damn card. And you know who the store workers are? The fans.
Yeah.
It's not going to hit you until they start booing his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Because I noticed you book him just enough to where he doesn't get booed. Y'all ever notice that?
Mm-hmm.
He books him just enough to where he doesn't get booed. But it was a point in 2023 where we were like, "Ooh, it's coming."
Mm-hmm.
Because he was booking him every single week to open the show. Was that 2023 or 2024?
I think it was both.
Well, Orange Cassidy was opening every single show.
Yeah, when he was international champion and got it, and I think that was like for over 300 days.
And for every 5 shows, you maybe got one off. So yeah, go ahead, Tony. Go ahead. It ain't gonna hit you until they start booing him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's keep going, man.
Alrighty, up next we got a video with Gabe Kidd saying he will be the one to drag Darby Allin down, pleads for Allin to meet him at World's End. We then get another video package of the Bang Bang Gang talking about FTR wanting to be the best tag team in the world, but brought up the shenanigans from last week in Manchester, mainly the foot being on the rope. And Juice said he grew up on the South Side, and if you want to get violent and dirty in the streets, well, Austin decided to challenge FTR for a Chicago street fight at World's End for the tag team titles.
Well, there you have it. But you missed an important detail, sir. Takeshita won by pinfall, Rage and Fire. He earned 3 points for a total of 10 points in a spot in one of the what the fuck you mean? In a spot in one of the Continental Classic semifinal matches. That's a very important detail.
Yeah, that is a very important
detail. It's like Orange Cassidy tripped on the way to the back. That's an old detail.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
Alrighty, up next we have Mascara Dorada taking on Roderick Strong in another blue team match.
Wait, because I must have missed this. Wait, Juice Robinson said he grew up on the south side of Chicago?
Yes, he did.
He grew up in Joliet.
Apparently that's the south side of Chicago.
It's not the south side of Chicago. I just thought about that. That shit dawned on me just now. Dude, you Joliet, sir. Joliet? I need y'all right now to get on Google Maps and look up where Joliet is in proximity to Chicago, Illinois.
Isn't that like southwest of Chicago?
Way southwest of Chicago. What? I swear, white people kill me with that shit. Motherfucker, be from Naperville. I'm from Chicago. No, you're not. No. You're from Naperville. I'm from Chicago. No, you're from Winnetka. You live next door to the Home Alone house. No, you don't get to claim Chicago. That is a big thing here. That is a very big thing here. Oh, that's so annoying. Why did he say that? Adrian Carpenter came through with the 5 Smack Crew saying, what up? What's going on, Adrian? Thank you for being a person that actually support and sent through the financial lubricant. We appreciate that, man. Thank you, sir.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, 46 miles. 46 miles from Chicago. Talk about South Side. Homie, I'm on the South Side. What the fuck? Bruh. Look, I think the match is gonna be good. I don't want that to get lost. I think the match is gonna be good.
Yeah.
But you fucked me up with that one. I must have been out the room for that. All right, let's keep going.
All right, Mascara Dorada taking on Roderick Strong in a blue team match. I really, really, really like this match. I'm going to count this as a mini cheat code I enjoyed this match mainly because of the styles clash of the match, and we haven't been seeing too many styles clashes a lot lately. So enjoyed the match. Your thoughts, sir?
So Mascara Dorada has a very intriguing. I don't want to say no. Let me choose my words wisely here. He has a very intriguing connection to the audience when it comes to when he works in AEW, and I just do not believe Tony Khan is capitalizing on it enough.
No.
Good match again, mini cheat code. I agree with that. But yeah, I think Tony Khan is not capitalizing on it enough. I think Mascara Dorada is one of those wrestlers that he's plug and play. You can toss him in the ring and he's going to get a reaction with his moveset. His stories are told in the ring. His reactions are gained in the ring. His respect is gained in the ring. He doesn't really need to be a character. And I think Tony Khan, because he is under CMLL contract, I think he thinks he can't push him as a character because he's not one of his wrestlers. And he doesn't want it to not be paid off. But like, dude, look at Hechicero.
That's paid off massively.
Right. You got Hechicero under a dual contract, but Mascara Dorada is a better wrestler. And I think, and don't get me wrong, I think Hechicero is extremely crisp, extremely smooth in that ring. But Mascara Dorada has that star potential. Make the investment, Tony. What is he so afraid of with him?
I don't know.
He has his foot so lightly on the pedal with him. Is he waiting something out? I would just want to know that. That is something I would want to know. And I might have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting him more. I wonder if he's waiting for Mystico. And I don't think Mystico is going to come back to the United States like that anymore. I think WWE hurt him way too much for him to want to come back. So this is your next best opportunity. And I believe Dorada is younger than Mystico.
Yeah, but and here's the crazy thing. Up until they can't do stuff off of the ropes anymore, but luchadors are pretty much ageless. You could push a luchador until they in their mid-40s.
Or 60s if you're Rey Mysterio.
So what? What is this dude on about? Weekly Steel Chair came through with 5 pounds, saying 46 miles to an unknown location. Activate Jay White bat signal. Ace in this match will cook. Blue team sucks. Yes, they do. Thank you. Appreciate that, Weekly Steel Chair.
Bang,
and we appreciate
bang,
the financial
bang,
lubricant as well.
Bang.
He also said, I like Mascara Dorada. My only problem is that there are so many similar luchadors. I want to see him stand out more for his own potential because he has a defining star power quality. See, but you got to work through it. That's with luchadors, it's not just going to jump out. With Hechicero, it didn't jump out until he joined up with Don Callis. So maybe it's a lady manager or a woman that he teams with. Let's say he starts teaming with Persephone. It's something missing. Yes, I agree. But it just feels like Tony Khan just got his pinky toe on the gas with him, and I just don't understand why. He's so good. It's like he has his pinky toe on the pedal because he thinks he's going to fizzle out. Nah, dude, he's good. I don't know. It's weird. It's real weird to me. Wow, he turned 24 today?
Wow.
Oh, he has a long career ahead of him.
Yeah, he does.
Barring injury, he got a long career ahead of him. Wow, I didn't know he was that young. So Hechicero had the loudest UK reactions as well when they were here early this year too. Dorada does too when he comes up. That's good.
That's really good.
Now I'm only reading this non-leaderboard gang comment because again it's a good comment. Said Ace Austin should have been the C2 over Orange. Agreed.
Yeah, and you know what? We wouldn't have been able to say blue team sucks.
Agreed. That's why, and Ace Austin is a homie of mine. I could text him right now. That wasn't me trying to flex, but you know how many times I wanted to text him and be like, bro, what happened? What happened there? Yeah, it's a joke. It's
Mhm.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Ace Austin is a dude who can have a good match with anybody, and that's not me vouching for him because he's cool. That's me vouching for him because I've seen him work.
Yeah.
Ace Austin is a dude that can have a great match with anybody. But nope, Orange Cassidy, ladies and gentlemen, Orange Cassidy. Don't want to spend too much time on that, though, because we already
No.
addressed it. Let's keep going.
Alrighty, so Dorada defeated Roderick Strong to earn 3 more points in the Continental Classic. You know what Roderick's doing right now? That's what Orange Cassidy should be doing. Up next, we have a video package on All Elite Wrestling winning 10 year-end awards from Sports Illustrated, a near clean sweep for AEW. Up next, we got a face-to-face with Kris Statlander, Jamie Hayter. Kris Statlander said, I'm evolving, I'm changing, you're not doing anything. Jamie tried to hit Kris Statlander and said, the last time I hit you, you didn't get up. And the refs pulled them apart.
We are going to do investment ratings. That might be the only thing that extends this past an hour 30, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to do investment ratings. I'm going to keep it a whole bean. Jamie Hayter and Kris Statlander had a chance to show and prove with this feud.
Yep.
On the mic, with their characters. They really had a chance to step up to the plate. It's been terrific. This match better be balls to the wall because the build and their character work has been terrific. It's been a Dutterino mixed with Dutterino sauce. It's been bad. Got to call a spade, and that will play out in my investment rating for this match. It could be so much better in so many ways.
Mm-hmm.
And it hasn't been. I'm gonna be honest, it hasn't even been average.
You could say that about Statlander's run as champion too.
Yep. Which me and Werner kind of saw coming and we kind of predicted.
Mm-hmm.
We was trying to tell y'all that, like, hey, she got a chance to prove herself. And she had been doing good up until she won the belt. She had been doing good, but yeah, no. Since she won that belt, it's been an underwhelming reign. I know a lot of y'all are Kris Statlander fans. I know that. It's been underwhelming. Got to keep it a buck. Let's keep going.
Already MJF taking on Dustin Waller in a quick squash match. MJF won with the Salt of the Earth submission. Ho-hum match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was just to get him to the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Nothing to really gain.
Yeah, shake off the ring rust. Already post-match, MJF took the mic. Couldn't say a dang word because then we got Hangman's music and Swerve's music. And Hangman wanted to jump in and say, what 90s misogynistic joke are you going to make now? What bad thing you're going to say to where casting directors won't, pick you up anymore? Stuff like that. They get to the ring, and then the Ops Dojo crew shows up, and all got beaten up by Swerve, MJF, and Hangman. Samoa Joe cut a ho-hum promo that he normally cuts, saying that he wanted to do this little exercise, which really was that an exercise? And then he said he would take everyone's dreams away at World's End. Then Strickland got on the mic and told MJF that told the fans that MJF loves all the attention that he's getting, all the retweets and adoration, especially when they're in New York. But then he wanted to talk about the Pinnacle, Wardlow, Jay White, and his best friend, Adam Cole, who all fell victim to him and are all worse off after being with MJF. But when you're with Swerve, no matter if you're friend or ally or enemy, And he stares at Hangman. I make you better.
Nice touch. Nice touch.
Such a great touch.
But let me add some spiciness on this because you back to the table read. So Hangman Adam Page has the chain around MJF's neck. He hit Swerve hit a nasty house call on MJF, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
What I liked about this promo was this was a shut up button to a lot of the critics, including crying Brian Alvarez.
Yep.
It was, oh, I didn't like the fact that nobody else got their comeuppance on MJF on the mic. That was just an example of nitpicking and trying to find something to hate.
Yep.
And I said during the review when that happened, I understood why they did that. You wanted to get the heat on MJF. You wanted to make the whole promo about MJF. I completely understood why they did the promo the way they did it. I was not pissed off about it. I was not bitching about it or anything. So this was the shut up button. This was Tony Khan doing the shut up button on Brian Alvarez and all of the people that criticized that and were nitpicking and saying, oh, the baby faces didn't even get a chance. And So I did like that aspect. Because now it's like turning the chair slowly back to Brian Alvarez, like you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
And not only did he pushed the shut up button on him, the promo actually hit home and advanced the storyline. So again, Brian, what do you have to say, bro? What you gonna whine about now?
Exactly.
What you gonna whine about now? You know, sometimes it's just this thing that Tony does where you see how easy it is to do that shit, by the way. Because all this shit, like, not us, but like all these people that do these podcasts, that shit be a gimmick. They just say stuff for the clicks. Because again, the truth don't get views.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so being all whiny and sensationalizing and all that stuff, that gets clicks. That gets clicks, especially with the drones, because the drones are like, oh yeah, whine more.
Mm-hmm.
They love that shit. They love that.
They get off on it so much.
Oh, they love that sniveling, whiny fucking bullshit. That gets them hot.
Mm-hmm.
And bothered, by the way.
Yes.
But it was a line in here that I really liked, where Swerve said he's never met such a narcissistic piece of garbage as MJF, or MJF, if you shall.
Yep.
And he has power in a toxic combination that makes him more of a Diddy than Swerve will ever be. I liked that line.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. And he just drops a Who's House, and, you know, he does it for Samoa Joe and says he'll see MJF at Worlds End, and that was it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Alrighty, up next, we got the Babes of Wrath with Renee, Sam, and Croquette backstage talking about their match tomorrow against High End and Maya World. Harley said that they like the cut of their jib. And then Willow got on the mic and said she needs a confidence boost because she got taken out by Athena last week. And they all started kissing each other's ass.
Willow. I love you, Willow.
That was pretty much the promo.
Okay. So I saw a comment. Can't spend too much time on it, but it is a good comment. Weekly Steel Chair said, Brian praises when WWE takes their time, so why can't AEW not be patient to destroy MJF? Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Because all concessions are given to WWE in the media.
Yep.
It's always going somewhere when it's WWE.
Yep.
There's the answer to your question.
It's never going anywhere with AEW, according to fans and Crying Brian.
Yeah. I'm sneezing my ass off. Jesus Christ. All right.
Bless you.
Thank you. Xavier said, I was like, damn, when Swerve said that. Yeah, Swerve is one of those mic workers where if you give him, I don't know, you give him 3 minutes to get the point of his promo across, he's going to cut like Batman. Like he is going to say a monologue that is going to be so good that you're like, what is this motherfucker about to do next? You know.
We knew that receipt was coming, though, from last week.
Yeah, we knew that. That's the thing. We knew that. But all of
Yes.
these motherfucking compromised media members, they, oh my God, the nonstop relentless bitching I saw about that segment.
Mm-hmm.
MJF's promo was good, don't get me wrong, but the baby faces didn't get any comeuppance. But these would be the same people that when they criticize AEW, they'll say, oh, there's no credible heels over there. Oops. Oops. Same people. Ladies and gentlemen, same people. Same people that'll say AEW has no credible heels. A heel gets off his entire promo and they whine. Ain't that a bitch? All right, let's keep going.
Already up next, we have the AEW National Champion Richard O'Shea with Gilla taking on the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandido for the Dynamite Diamond Ring. Cheat code, cheat code, cheat code, cheat code.
Exactly what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would even go as far as to say it over-delivered.
Yeah, no, I agree.
For it being a TV match, I think there's another gear they can go into for this match on like a pay-per-view. So I do think there's another gear. I do. But for what it was on a TV match, by the way, on a Christmas Eve show, pre-tape, for it to be what it was, how can you hate on it?
Exactly.
I always ask that question. How can you hate on it? It was a cheat. It would have been a cheat code on a live show. It would have been a cheat code on Dynamite Collision. It still would have been a cheat code either way. And the fact that I'm saying that they still have another gear that they can go to when it comes to their performance against each other, pause if necessary.
Pause.
That should tell you how good the wrestling is in AEW. Because I'm sure WWE fans would have been talking about this match as match of the year if it happened over there.
Oh, yeah, easily.
And that's real. They'd have been calling this a match of the year candidate. Oh, AEW top that. Yeah, put the controller emojis in the comment section, man. Cheat code. Straight up. Yes. And you know what? You know what? Real quick. I'm going to run through the result real quick, guys. I got this. Bandido picked up the win with a crucifix pin, winning the Dynamite Diamond Ring. Post-match, Richard O'Shea beats Bandido down until Brody King made the save for us. Buddy. Brody takes the ring from referee Aubrey Edwards and helps Bandido up and presents him with the ring. There was something small that happened right here that y'all probably did not notice, and I thought it was amazing. I like how when the heels were beating down Bandido, Bandido's music wasn't playing.
Right.
That is one of the biggest criticisms that I've always had about professional wrestling dating back to 1999. Why do you need music to whoop somebody's ass? Unless it's something like Anarchy in the Arena or something like that. Like, you don't need that. I like that they just attacked him and no music played.
Right. It's not that hard to do.
That is a pro wrestling trope that needs to die. You don't need to play music for a beatdown or a save. You don't. I promise you don't. It's not necessary. If you built the wrestler up well enough, the people will know who it is running out when they see them running out.
Right.
But I am grateful. And I know Werner is as well. And Ron said it. We are all grateful. Finally, the Dynamite Diamond Ring is not on MJF.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. This is going to be a really interesting time for that ring now, since Bandido is a babyface.
I love it, dude. I'm just so glad that it's not that same old shit. I'm so glad it is not that same old shit. And yeah, it's going to be very intriguing to see how this Dynamite Diamond Ring operates with a babyface.
That's what I'm most excited to see. Or do we see a turn? Which would be very interesting right now with him.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But you know what? Yeah, shouts out to Bandido. Shouts out to Richard O'Shea. They had a great match. All right, let's keep going.
Already backstage, we got Lexi Nair with Darby Allin, who is told that he is medically cleared Alan started to say he had better things to do than worry about Gabe Kidd. Gabe Kidd showed up, beat him up, and said he does not have better things to do before walking away. Short, sweet, to the point. Enjoyed it.
So Gabe Kidd kicking him down the stairs, the same stairs that basically he fell down the last time they were there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice touch. Long-term storytelling. The real version, not the WWE version. The real version of long-term storytelling.
Right.
And also Darby cutting a promo about getting cleared and immediately taking a staircase bump, shows you that Darby does not give a fuck about his body. Darby does not give a fuck about his body because God bless him, the man immediately fell down some damn stairs. Oh, and Adrian Carpenter came through a Flash Smack Crew saying, screw Alvarez, he's a WWE bootlicker. Yeah, but he does a really good job of covering it up.
Yeah.
See, we see through it, and I'm sure all of our truth seekers in the comment section, y'all see through it as well. But to like the average person, they would think he's being objective. They would think he's being unbiased, but we see through the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
We see straight through it. Yeah, we don't believe you. You need
more people.
Yeah, it's not believable. We can still trust that I know it's not in Darby's character, but Gabe has to beat him so badly he passes out this weekend from the punishment. Let's see what we got. Man, where the leaderboard gang at, man? Weekly Still Chat, the only one getting y'all draped down right now. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, no, shouts out to AEW for the long-term storytelling. Tony Khan, that was a good job.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll take this. Back for commercial, we get an inset promo where Mina Shirakawa tells Tony Booty that just as Tony Booty fought for her, now she will fight for her. And she wants to fight alone. Because she walked for miles inside of this pit of danger.
Mm-hmm.
A place where y'all know the rest. I don't need to do that. She gets Tony Booty to promise she won't interfere, but Marina Shafir would ended up choking her out with mother's milk.
Mm-hmm.
And this match was actually going good. It was a mini cheat code. I ain't gonna lie. It was going really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Mina Shirakawa was going into her bag, which I like to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Marina Shafir picked up the almost dominant win in a way. And then Marina Shafir locked it back in. And Tony Booty makes the save. She came out there looking good, looking all ladylike and feminine, looking good. And then she immediately gets kicked in the fucking face and falls over Mina Shirakawa. Marina Shafir, ass kicker.
Yes.
Bare feet.
Yes.
When she goes home, she drinks barefoot wine. She drinks barefoot wine. Thank you, Marina Shafir. You are appreciated and you are gorgeous. Okay. And I see why you were impregnated. Okay. Just being real. All right. Yeah, saying mini Chico. Yeah, no, it was all right. And yes, Marina has improved a lot. A lot. And I knew the potential was there. It's just really up to, the people that's booking the show to cultivate it and, build her up, as they say. All right. Moving on. Let's go.
Alrighty, up next we have footage of the Elite defeating the Don Callis family last week, winning back their $1 million. Lexi Nair was backstage with the Young Bucks and Kenneth Omega III. Apparently Matt and Nick are not cleared for the rest of the year, to which Kenny said he's got to take care of something and he's going to do it on his own, and then walked off.
Sounds like fun.
Sounds like maybe Andrade is going to be at World's End.
Maybe. We shall see.
Yeah. Alrighty, up next we got a video package for Jon Moxley's road to the C2 so far. Is shown spliced together with a promo from last week. Faces the Orange Cassidy tomorrow on Collision. Alrighty, we are at the main event, kids. We got Pac taking on Jack Perry in a Gold Team Rules match.
Because they do rule.
Yes, and by the way, fucking cheat code.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking cheat code. I never thought I would see Jack Perry rise to the level of PAC the way he did tonight. This was a motherfucking cheat code. Shouts out to Jack Perry.
I have so much respect for how much Jack Perry has improved.
Yes.
I have so much respect, and I'm gonna tell you what makes this little tidbit even more important. If you have, hold on, let me do this real quick, guys. If you have a wrestler like Jack Perry on your roster, it's hard to kind of develop a talent like him, because when he came in, he was so slim and wiry. He didn't really have nothing on the mic, and it was a lot of room for improvement. But you can see the talent, you can see the in-ring ability to connect to the audience. To see him come this far, and now it seems like the crowd is connecting to him. Now we could go out of our way to say about him, sky's the limit.
Yes.
At first, we wanted to say it, but we couldn't. We couldn't fully commit to it. Now we can say without a shadow of a doubt, sky's the limit. And I think when he inevitably, within the next, probably within the next 3 to 5 years, wins the AEW World title, and guys like Kyle Fletcher and Kevin Knight are in the main event picture and all that stuff, people are going to look back on all the stuff he's gone through in AEW, and he's going to be so over that Tony Khan is going to have a difficult time turning him heel again if he ever wanted to.
Yep.
Because everybody has seen his progression from day one in AEW. Like, he's going to have a male Willow on his hands where it's like nobody can ever see Willow as a heel. So I hope Tony is ready for that. I really hope Tony is ready for that, because we'll see. And I think, I know, seeing Kevin Knight test drive working as a heel in CMLL, that was intriguing. That was intriguing. I think Tony Khan was watching that. I do. Because it was good. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm really excited to see where it goes with Jack Perry, man. All right, let's get to ratings. Unless there was more.
No, real quick. Jack Perry defeated PAC, earned 3 points, and now there's like a 7-way tie.
Yeah.
In the gold team. But after the match, Luchasaurus came out with milk and cookies, putting antlers on Jack Perry before throwing presents to the crowd while Perry offered cookies.
And if you're in Manchester,
the show went off the air.
And if you're in Manchester, you could possibly get assaulted for a plushie.
That's true.
By an independent wrestler.
Yes.
God damn. But I'm going to go with, because holiday shows usually don't have the same intensity that most weekly shows have, but yet some way, somehow, this was able to have some level of intensity. I'm going to go 8.8. I'm going to go 8.8. Moment of the night. Let me go back through this show. Let me go through my notes. Moment of the night. You know what? I'm going to keep it simple, stupid. I'm going to go Bandido versus Richard O'Shea. Go ahead.
I'm going to go 8.3. There was a lot of good wrestling on this show tonight. And moment of the night, I'm going to give it to Jack. He really showed out tonight. I can't take that away from him.
All right, cool. Well, let's go ahead and get into investment ratings if you can't take it away.
All right. Well, I have a question.
Okay.
The semifinals have been already uploaded. Do I just give the names off already?
No. Oh,
okay.
Shit. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. Oh, man. We're going to have to work around that. All right, let's go.
All right, so I won't mention anything with the Continental Classic since we don't know who's fighting who or that. So we won't rate that. So the first match we have is Darby Allin versus Gabe Kidd.
It's last minute as hell, but it does have a story behind it, which a lot of people probably don't know if they casually watch the AEW product. I think this is going to be another one of those moments where Darby just shows how good of a wrestler he is. And I always get excited for those Darby matches. So I'm going to go 6. I'm going to go 6. Just a little bit above halfway interested.
You know, I don't want to go with you on that, but like I don't know. I feel like it's going to go higher than that. Like Darby's just going to show out completely. And it's going to be tough not to just say 7. So I'm going to stick with that.
Okay.
Alrighty, up next. We have Fitter taking on the Bang Bang Gang in a Chicago street fight for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Because Fitter needs a legacy match right now, like in the worst way, like reminder match, I'm a little bit intrigued. You know what? I'm going to cheat a little bit again. I'm going to go 6 again. They got to have a prove it match, dude.
You're right. I'm with you on that.
Like, dude, it's been a minute since you've seen a Fitter match where you like, that's why they were regarded as the best tag team in pro wrestling at one point. It's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
It's been
I'm with you.
Like over a year now, if I'm being honest. So
yeah, no, I'm with you on that one.
They got to prove it. Go ahead.
Yeah, 6, prove it. All right. Up next, we have the Babes of Wrath taking on Mercedes Moné and Athena for the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championships.
I'm going caveat. I haven't done it in like a few pay-per-views, but I'm doing it. If the Babes of Wrath retain, 8. If they don't, 5. And somebody might say, whoa, but like, I'm going to tell you why. You don't wipe your ass on the curtains. If he takes the titles off of the Babes of Wrath this fast, that would be Tony Khan wiping his ass on the curtains.
Mm-hmm.
And the curtains are the women's tag team belts. I would not like that very much. If this is being used as a vehicle to set up Mercedes Moné versus Athena, cool. But if it's anything but that, and this is just Mercedes and Athena getting the belts, nah, not a fan. Go ahead.
You know, I'm with you on the caveat because really, you don't need the titles to get to a Mercedes versus Athena match.
Yeah,
you really don't.
Yeah, don't wipe your ass, Tony. Do not wipe your ass on the curtains with this one. Don't. Let them build up some goodwill with those belts and then have them drop it in the spring or something. But like, don't take the belts off of them this fast. Go ahead.
Alrighty, up next we have Kris Statlander versus Jamie Hayter for the AEW Women's World Title.
2. These are 2 women that had every opportunity in the world to show and prove why they are the top of the top in the AEW Women's Division, and they loafed it. As they say in the UK, they loafed it. I don't know what else to say other than that.
I'm at a 1 because there's just nothing that just screams like this match is going to be worth it.
This match got to be balls to the wall. It got to be, in order to save their status in the AEW Women's Division. This match has to be balls in the wall, balls to the wall, not balls in the wall. That's a glory hole. But yeah, it has to be balls to the wall. Otherwise, their status in the women's division needs to drop. There's too many hungry women on that in that AEW women's division for Kris Statlander and Jamie Hayter to be loafing it. Way too many.
That better not be. I mean, I'd feel bad if that became the cool down match of the night.
And then you got Tekla, who's ready to break out.
Yes, massively.
So like, yeah, if they Tony Khan, if they dud this matchup, knock them down a peg. Make them work to get back there.
Yeah.
That's really why I stand with that. And I feel like Kris Statlander has had more chances than Jamie Hayter. I feel like Jamie Hayter has been dealing with injuries more than anything. But Kris Statlander has definitely had enough chances to where if this match stinks, knock her down a couple pegs.
Maybe she has to do another one with the TBS title to prove it.
Yeah, just whatever you do, hold them to a standard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Hold them to a standard. Go ahead.
All righty. Main event. Joey Samoa taking on Swerve Strickland versus Hangman Adam Page versus MJF for the AEW Men's World Championship.
10.
Yeah, if this is anything less than a 10, I'd be shocked.
They sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10. And I'm just going to give a premature Continental Classic rating. If the match that is going to be for all the marbles is what I think it's going to be and what I think a lot of people think it's going to be, I'm going 9. I'm not going to say what. But if it is what I think it is, 9. Straight away. Said I'm beyond ready, 10 out of 10. I'm saying 10 for the main event, a lot. Miguel said, Mr. Starks, what do you think Kris Statlander needs to improve? First of all, she needs a character.
Mm-hmm.
She has no character. More Than a Woman is not a character. Landing in a spaceship is not a character.
Yeah.
It's a dope little entrance. The little entrance she had at the last, yeah, that was dope.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what's the premise behind it? Like, yeah, Wonder Woman is a Wonder Woman, but we also know her story. We also know where she comes from. We also know, like, is she no? I don't know. She needs a character. She feels very indie-rific. And this is a criticism I've had of Kris Statlander for like 2 years now. Second thing, that girl needs to sit down with whoever backstage agrees to work with people on mic work and get better.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a criticism of Statlander since day one.
Yeah.
Kris Statlander is not up to snuff on that mic. She cannot sell a feud.
She sounds so nervous every time she gets on the dang mic.
And Jamie Hayter only has one cadence when she cuts promos. Loud and British.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only cadence she has when she cuts promos. And Jamie Hayter has such a seductive frame when she talks. I wish she would utilize that more. Because she has this really seductive, like, 70s frame where, like, you could just picture her being like a pinup model in the 70s. Like, she has a very seductive frame and she doesn't use it. I couldn't tell you why. Now, I'm not saying she got to be like overly sexual. No, like, again, Toni Storm found her frame. And once she found it, she never looked back. Because before, Toni Storm was just cutting white meat babyface promos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so happy. That's why when she did the character where she went back to being her old character, it was so genius because she was just like this happy rookie. Y'all remember those vignettes?
Those were so fun.
That was actually how she was. And it gave you a stark reminder of like, damn, she was that at one point. That to me, that was the genius behind it. Jamie Hayter needs that. She needs a contrast. Because her character now is no character. Her character is Jamie Hayter with dubstep theme.
Mm-hmm.
That's her character. Yeah, play into that like 70s aura she has. Like, play into it. I don't know why she doesn't. I really don't.
Change her music to disco.
Just like do something. It ain't got to be like that drastic, but like do something to where, again, it like she can develop a frame.
Mm-hmm.
Says she needs to stop looking like she's trying to get on the munchies on the mystery machine and actually do something exciting. Doesn't need to be heavy and 9-inch nails, but something fiery. Yeah, like just, but she had, no. But like Weekly Steel Chair, here's where you're wrong. Again, she has that 70s aura. She does. But she could do something with it, but she's doing nothing. It is the strangest shit. King of Hueco Mundo said, yeah, she should go back to her alien character. She had more spunk and energy towards that character. I think it's too late to go back to that at this point.
Yeah, she needs to come up with something new.
Yeah, she actually has to go back to the drawing board. Mike Patterson said Jamie has that Scooby-Doo era hot. Yeah, dude, she don't play into it, though. She don't play into it. I would just love to see her do something different. Because I actually think Jamie Hayter has a lot of potential. I think Kris Statlander has a high floor and Jamie Hayter has a high ceiling.
Yeah.
Said Toni Storm is based on Marilyn Monroe and now she explores herself. Pause. I'm going to pause that just
Whoa.
What if Jamie goes based on Sigourney Weaver, late 70s, mid 80s vibe? See, with Jamie, I'm more so thinking like she could step up a couple decades. She could go with like that Scream Queen Neve Campbell type of energy and pull it off. I do. I think she could do that and pull it off. Like that Jamie Lee Curtis, like Neve Campbell, like I think she could pull that off. It would just be up to her to pull that off. Yeah, I don't know. She just needs a contrast. She just definitely needs a contrast. All right, y'all. Well, shit, we cooked up. You know what I'm saying? But we got to clear the air now. You know, let's clear the air. Clear the air. Holiday season. I'm going to keep this very simple. If you got family, cherish them. Enjoy this. Go spend time with them. If you don't, you know, sit down, pray, find any family that you do have, get in touch and connection with them. You know, just either way, just keep your spirits high. Love who loves you. Keep the connection strong and just, man, give that holiday cheer. And also, you never know when you are sitting around with your family if that could be the last time that you get to do that.
That's very true.
So value those moments. If you got kids, value those moments. Because you never know. This world is real cruel. Okay? And that's why I want to clear the arrow.
Enjoy your Christmas, everybody.
And Weekly Still Chair said, clear the air, enjoy the time with your loved ones, and fuck WWE and Gold Team rules. Yep, that's right. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. Sports Illustrated said that. Yes, that's right. All right, y'all. Well, we rocked it out. We landed at about a little over an hour 30, and a little bit longer than what I wanted to do. I knew doing investment ratings would take us over that, but it's okay. All right, y'all. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his ass. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starks.
The beginning of worldwide, the Messiah, semi-cute-sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See ya Saturday.
You didn't sound sure, sir.
I don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday, the pay-per-view.
Goodness gracious almighty.